So you want to be a day trader. We've all seen the pictures, the screenshots, the videos, the freedom. You want to make money from your laptop for a few hours a day. No boss, no 9 to 5, going through life on your own time. But before you jump in, you need to hear this. The dream of day trading is you get to wake up whenever you want, you take a few trades, you make $1,000 before lunch, and then you do whatever else you want for the rest of the day, whether you're golfing or gaming or working on another business. But that's not the reality. The reality is you've got 6 months of confusion, blown accounts, losing money, emotional trauma, and a ton of self-doubt all throughout the entire process. First things first, trading is a psychological game. Day trading is not about the indicators, it's not about the strategies, it's about you. Can you take a loss without revenge trading? Can you follow rules without getting emotional? Can you sit on your hands when there's no trade set up? If you can't control yourself, the market will expose you. So here's the truth about money. You're not gonna get rich trading in 30 days. Anyone selling that dream is a red flag. Think of it in terms of this: skill building, consistency, risk management. Professionals focus on protecting your capital, having a small edge that you can repeat daily, and long-term growth. And nothing is ever a straight line. It's going to be growth that looks like this. There's going to be peaks and troughs, but it's still growth at the end of the day. So what do you actually need to be a day trader? You need a strategy, and it can be simple. You need to trade one market, maybe two, but find one market you like and stick with it. For me, that's the Nasdaq. I've been watching it every day for 8 years. I have no intention to change. Our brains pick up how it moves and you learn it better. It's a lot better than jumping around trying to figure out what my risks should be on a random market. You have to have strict risk management. You need a trading journal so that you understand how you're feeling before a trade, during a trade, and after a trade. And you need a journal that has data also so that you know this is working, this is not working, and how it pairs with how you are thinking and your emotions. And last but not least, you just need a ton of screen time. It's the most classic answer of all time, but it's just the truth. You have to put in the hours in front of your screen, learning how the markets are moving, learning how you react to the markets, and learning where your risk should be based on the strategy that you're trying to trade. What you don't need for trading is 15 different indicators on your screen, 5 different paid Discord chats, 6 different live streams all happening at once, all giving you all this tons of information that really is not going to help you digest and see the market clearly. You also don't need to be jumping around different strategies every single day of the week. The market conditions change. You also have to figure out what strategies work for you. But once you start finding a strategy that works for you and with you, stick to it. There's going to be seasonality changes to everything, but stick with your strategy and refine it. This next one is a tough one, which is the timeline expectations for trading. The first 6 months, it's confusing. You're not going to really know what's going on. You're going to start to feel like you might have a little bit of an edge, and then you get humbled over and over and over again. Between 6 months and 12 months, you're going to start to figure out a little bit of the pattern recognition. You're going to start to understand, oh, I think the market might actually do this, and sometimes it does. For the next year, the 12 months to the 24-month mark, you're going to be learning that like a lot of trading is actually about me, not the strategy and the indicators that I'm using. That second year is all psychological and emotional on how do I refine myself to refine my trading. From 2 years and on, it becomes, you start getting potentially consistent and starting to make some money, but it is a long journey. I'm talking 2+ years. Some people can do it a little quicker. That's an anomaly. Some people it takes longer, which is normal. It takes time to become a good trader. If you're not willing to commit to multiple years through this process, it's not for you. Don't get started trading. Some hard truths with trading. You're gonna lose money. It's inevitable. We lose all the time, in fact. You have to learn how to lose. You got to learn how to walk away and have a losing day without revenge trading and tilting and trying to make all your money back just to blow your account. You're going to doubt yourself. There are days that you're going to wake up after losing 2 days in a row and be like, what am I doing? Do I even know how to trade, right? You're going to want to quit, and that's okay. A lot of people do quit, and that's probably the best thing for them. If you are passionate about trading and you're passionate about the hobby and the process, then don't quit. Your friends just aren't going to understand it. A lot of trading communities happen online and not in person because it is so niche, it is very complicated, and no one experiences what we are going through except other traders, which is why there's so many different communities, both paid and free, out there. At the end of the day, the market doesn't care about your bills. That can add a lot of stress on trading. If you have bills coming up or debt or anything like that, it can be a very big problem. Don't go into debt for day trading. And lastly, trading rewards discipline, not hope. You can sit at your computer and blow on your screen and rub your fingers together or whatever, but it's not going to do anything to the markets. The markets don't care that you're on this side of the screen. What you can do is be disciplined on being patient, having your risk management locked in, being able to walk away after a really good green day or a really good red day, and empty your brain to be able to come back the next day at a clean emotional spot and do it all over again. That's what it rewards. So I told you a lot of stuff on why trading might not be worth it for you, a lot of truth, but on the flip side, it could totally be worth it. It allows you, when you actually start to figure it out, it gives you location freedom. It gives you time flexibility on when you want to trade. Do you want to trade the overnight session or the morning or the afternoon? You're allowed to do whatever you want. It allows you to go up against yourself. It is performance-based income. Am I doing enough against the market to be able to pay my bills? Is the market better than me today? And am I paying the market because of that? Last but not least, it is scalable. Trading is one of the very unique industries that at the end of the day, when you start getting it down, you can almost endlessly scale up. It's not always healthy to do that, but the option is there for you to be able to scale up or scale down depending on conditions. If your performance is doing really well, scale up and make more money. If it's going poorly, scale down and don't risk as much money. At the end of the day though, trading is earned, it is not given. You have to put in time and time and time and emotional trauma and stress and sadness and happiness and go through the whole wave of things in order to earn your spot and your seat in the market. It is not given to anybody. Anybody can try it, but not everybody gets to live it out. So you want to be a trader? Good. If you've heard all of this and it fires you up and you want to prove everybody wrong, good. That's what you need. You need that attitude and that emotion in order to be a good trader. If it scares you, don't do it. It's just that simple. You're going to risk a lot of money, a lot of time for something that probably you weren't mentally ready for anyways. And that's not a problem. That's natural. At the end of the day, you have to accept the struggles and the pain in order to reap the positives and the goodness that trading can have. Everything that you see from someone who you know is a successful trader, that was built from years of experience and showing up. It is not given. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you press the thumbs up button down below. Let me know if you are a trader and if you are becoming a trader. I look forward to hearing about your journeys.